Brother, show me why, oh why, oh why. Hey, what's up, my people? It's your boy King Promise, and I'm live on Pulse Chat.
Great having you, King Promise.
Yep.
This is the first time we're having you on Pulse Chat.
Yep.
You are welcome on our show.
Thank you so much.
And then you are back from Nigeria. How was the trip?
It was good, bro. It was pretty intense because I didn't have so much time, but it was very little time to do so many things.
Yeah, I heard you went to do so many things. Can you brief us about it?
It was super productive. I was out there on a media tour, like promo. I did a lot of radio, TV, and then whilst I was there, I had to do a couple of shows and stuff. So it was, it was pretty interesting.
And one of the shows that brought so many issues has to do with the Xylophone show. I saw you on the stage. I think you did your best.
Yeah, I was the surprise act. I was out there doing my thing.
Okay.
No, I was there doing my own promo tour, but when we had to in town,
how was the response like?
It was good, you know, for a different country with like language barrier and everything. It was pretty good. I had a good time. Whenever I'm on stage, it's like a party. I like to have fun and whatever. I posted it on my Snapchat, my Instagram. You can check it out.
Yeah. Was it the first time you performed in Nigeria or something?
I mean, it was my first time in Nigeria, but I had performed at 2 other events before that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did the industry night with Duncan Mighty.
Yes.
And then I did Club 57.
How was Duncan Mighty show?
Yeah, it was bad. It was amazing. Industry night, Nigerian crowd. That was my first actual performance in Nigeria, and I didn't know what to look out for. But that's how it always is whenever you're in a different country. You know.
How did the media receive you?
Perfectly. I had a good one. Like, it's like they love the music, and CCTV is like quite, you know, known out there. So I got the chance to do a lot of radio, a lot of TV. I even went to Pulse Nigeria actually. Yeah, so it was good.
I saw the pictures, but now the issue here people are talking about mostly is about the Xylophone concert. I mean, you were there, you witnessed it. People were saying Nigerians didn't cheer Ghanaians up, and it was intentional. What's your view on the whole thing?
I performed after Patu Ranking and a couple other artists, and right after that, after I performed, I just left. So I don't know what happened out there. Yeah, I just did my performance, and because I had another show, so I had to like rush from.
But I mean, before coming
for me personally, I had a good one. I had a very, very great time because the capacity was crazy. People came out. If you watch the video, you can see they were singing CCTV. Like everyone was singing it, so it was a good one for me.
Yeah. I see. Now you are back in town. What's up? What's going on?
Yeah, we're back here to work. You know, this is the motherland. This is where I'm based. So
exactly.
Yeah, the new single is out.
Yeah.
And that's what we're working on, trying to make sure the music gets around.
Exactly.
And yeah, we're still doing a lot of radio, TV, media.
That's currently your trending song. Yeah. But I even believe CCTV is still gaining some huge airplays and all that.
Yeah.
First, I want to know, how did you come up with Abena? Like, someone would just come up with a song like Adwa, then it's a hit. Kwadwo, Efia. Kwadwo Efia has been doing that a lot. Yeah. How did you come up with the whole Abena thing? What can you break it down for us? The concept.
Okay, so this is the thing with most of my songs. Usually, it's not even planned. You know, like I'm in the studio working with Kill Beats. I'm signed to his label, which is Legacy Live Entertainment. So we're usually like in the studio every time together. So Killer was working on the beat, and usually when I write music, I try to make sure it's like a story. Like you should be able to relate to the music. So I was writing a story pretty much, and then it got to a point.
You wrote the song yourself, like everything yourself.
Yeah. Okay. So after writing it, I felt like I wanted to use a name, and it had to be a Ghanaian name. You know, I was like, no, I have to do a song with a Ghanaian name. And then Abna kind of like stood out when it like when I was comparing the writing scheme and the whole rhyme, it kind of like fit like well. Abna just sounded good to me, and I'm like, all right, cool, I just use it. Yeah. So when I remember when I was gonna drop the song, and then I posted a picture of me and the girl, and I wrote Abna with a heart. Everyone was like, hey, what's up now? What's up now?
I see.
No, but she was just the girl in the video, and it's just a name I used.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where did you shoot the video?
Shot it in London in March.
But why did you write a song about Ghanaian woman?
A girl.
And then you went all the way to London to shoot the video?
It's just where I was at that time, and the time we didn't have enough time. Like I could have shot it in Ghana, but I shot so many videos in Ghana. But then you could have come to Ghana
and shoot with a Ghanaian
She's
girl.
African, so
yeah, she's African, but is she Ghanaian?
No, she's not Ghanaian.
So do you agree that
Inti Anka was a Ghana girl?
Yeah, I mean it should have
next time
like,
Ghana girl
represented what you are talking about.
Yeah.
But
no, I'm saying at the time I shot the video, with all the materials and things we had at our disposal at that time, I had to shoot it that time. You know, I had Abna before I even made CCTV. Do you know that?
Yeah, you did Abna before CCTV.
I did Abna. I even shot the video before I even did CCTV. Yeah, I came back to Ghana to do CCTV. So like I was saying, it wasn't even in the plans to, like it was supposed to come out as quick as possible. But when I did CCTV, we were like, I've done a lot of love songs and girls. Since we have this one, let's give them this one, and maybe later we give them Abna. But at that time, the plan was to have that one come out as quick as possible. So it was just happenings, unforeseen circumstances, you can say.
Yeah. Hey, I hear.
Yeah.
I hear. Yeah. Okay, so let's also talk about the CCTV. Yeah. I mean, would you describe that song as a gospel, or it's just your Afrobeat? No, would you describe as a gospel? Because
for me,
this long argument. It's great I have you here.
Yep.
It's been that we've had this back and forth over the genre that the song fall into. So like many people are like, it is gospel Afrobeat. It's gospel, because then they will start raising the lyrics and all that. To you are the owner.
Yeah.
Where does it belong?
People will say it's Afrobeat because of the instrumental, and some people will say it's gospel because of the message. You get it? So it could fall in both categories. But for me, I was just making a song to motivate the mandem, you know.
So if you're filing for, let's say, a VGMA nomination, which category are you going to place it on?
Maybe when the time is up.
No, but
management will see.
But you know,
I mean, like I'm saying, it could fall into gospel, it could fall into Afrobeats, depending on, you know, what we're looking at, you know. So yeah,
so when the time is right. It gospel or it's Afrobeat?
To me, it's just a motivational song I made.
Okay, it's a motivational song.
I just made it to, you know, let mandem know that it doesn't matter where you're coming from or anything. If you work hard and you put God, you know, as a part of it.
There are a lot of people saying Moogie's, especially Moogie's, blew up the song.
Blew up. That's the first time I'm hearing that.
Yes.
I don't mind if you blew
up. People
are
like, oh, Moogie's did a lot, you know?
Yeah.
People were rating when the song dropped.
Yeah.
I was one of the very few people who started hyping it because of Quaps.
Okay.
Then they were like, Moogie's, because they hear only Moogie's.
Yeah.
The others are like, oh, Sarkodie. To you, who did the magic?
It was a collective effort. I started working on the song when Moogie's walked into the house, and then he heard it and he loved it. He was like, yo, this is good.
So it's not like you even invited him or something?
No, it wasn't even planned, like I'm saying. We were in the house, me and Kilbeat were working on the song. Killer made the beat, and I always wanted to make a motivational song, like R2B's Walai, right? So then we are working on the song, and then after I did my first verse, Moogie's actually walks into the house and he hears it, and we're like, yo, you know what? We can actually do this together. And he already loved it. So then he did his thing and it sounded perfect. So right after he did his chorus, then I got the idea to do the second verse. And later on, King Shark hit me up to come home to do something for him, which was Can't Let You Go. So when I went there, I played CCTV for him, and he listened to CCTV. He loved it. So the day we recorded CCTV, that's the same day we did Can't Let You Go, right? So then the song came out, and like you're saying, you were saying, what you're telling me right now, I'm just hearing it. But to me, that's great as well. If Moogie's blow up the song, hey, the song is blown, we thank God. That's my godfather. And I appreciate what he did for me, because it's not everybody who can have him on a song like that. And for him to even just come through, look at me, man. I'm just a new kid coming out doing my thing. And to have Moogie's and Sarkodie on the record with me at the same time, mind-blowing, bro.
It's like you, Moogie's, Qubit, Payday, Kwesiata. Do you belong to Tema?
I'm from Nungwa. But I rep Tema as well. I rep everybody, man. I rep Ghana.
Okay.
I love Kumasi. My people did their plenty.
I thought Nungwa can now be proud.
Yeah, Teshi Nungwa.
Teshi Nungwa.
Yeah, that's my place, Charlie.
Oh, okay. Because like all the time.
It's because I started making music, the first studio I went to was in Tema.
Ah.
Yeah, and even like the whole.
That was in which year?
Like in secondary school, just before, like 2 years before I went to uni, I think. Yeah, because when I finished secondary school, I didn't go to school for about 2 years.
What happened?
Till I went to uni. I was just home perfecting my craft and all of that. There was no rush. So when the time was right, I just went. Yeah.
Your parents didn't rush you?
No, I wanted to do to be honest, I actually wanted to do an actual course in, I wanted to do architecture or something like that, real estate. But it got to a time like, no, let me just go to school and do what I want to do, like do whatever, because I was wasting time. Yeah.
And who introduced you to music?
The funny thing is, I'm more like bumped into music because my friend who makes music, his name is Gator. Just after high school, he was going to the studio sometime. My friend called Humphrey was like, yo, this guy makes music, you should go with him. I'm like, yeah, cool, because by that time I was in the school choir. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I just literally went to the studio to escort him. I ended up jumping on the song he was working on. Okay. And ever since that, I've never looked back.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man. It was never planned. I thought I was going to be like an architect, a real estate guy, or even a footballer. Yeah, I thought I would even play football because I love soccer, you know. But this is where we are now.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
So who would you say discovered King Promise?
Okay, so I started working with my friend Kuvi. He's a producer. I was working with Kuvi for like quite a while. I chased him like on Facebook for like almost 2 years.
Really?
I wanted to work with him. Like I'm very particular about my sound, and at that time, like I said, the 2 years I was home, I was like working on music like vigorously, and I got the chance to work with Kuvi. And during that period, we met Sarkodie. Sarkodie was right across the street from Kuvi's studio, and I told Kuvi, yo, Kuvi, you know what? Let's go talk to this guy. We have a studio upstairs. You can come listen to your beats. It wasn't even about me. That was the funny thing. So we go down there and I go talk. I'm like, hey, big boss, we're big fans, but we have a studio right across. If you have some small time, make you come listen to some small beats. My guy is bad. And he's like, all right, cool. And we were there for like an hour. We see him coming across. Then he came upstairs. Kuvi played a couple beats and he loved it. And before he'd leave, I told Kuvi, yo, you see that thing we were working on before your man came to play it? So I did a freestyle we were working on before Sar came in, and then he was blown away. It was like, yo. And the guy we were crazy about started like, he was taking pictures with me. I'm like, oh, look at me. So he took he took pictures with me, put it on Instagram. It's like, yo, you guys watch out, this guy's the future. And since then, he's been like, he's been my big brother, he's been my mentor. And by the grace of God, through him, I met my management right now, Legacy Live Entertainment. That's Kill Beats, or anything. So I could introduce me to them. And they've been family with me forever. Like, even when I met Kill Beats, I didn't get to work with him for long till like after a year. That's how hard it is for you to like get through to the guy.
Wow.
Yeah, because he's like mad busy and he has like a lot on his plate. But after I worked with him the first time, he also hit me up like later on in the week, like, yo, I like what you're doing, you know, let's work more. And since then we've become family. It's even more of like a family thing even than business, you know. And I love those guys, man.
Wow. Yeah. You know, people say Sark is arrogant, Sark is this, Sark is that. It's not. Like, he doesn't familiarize himself with people. He is not sociable. He is all the negative stuff about Sarkodie's attitude. What is you, King Promise? What's your take? What would you say?
I feel like people are going to talk regardless, anything, especially those who don't even know you, you know. A lot of these people saying these things might not even have met the guy, you know. So I feel like you need to experience him for yourself and then you get to know. But for me personally, he's a great guy, you know. He's been there, supportive of what I'm doing till today. We have a new song out, which is his new single, and he's never like backed down from like what I've been doing, you know. And it's great to have someone as big as he is, you know, support you and help you with direction and all of that. So for me, he's a great guy. Yeah.
What one thing do you like about Sarkodie?
He's smart. Yeah, he's sharp. Like, he studies the game, so. Yeah, you kind of get like good advice from him. Yeah.
How did you meet CCTV?
I met him through my boss, Kill Beats.
Okay.
A couple years ago when we did Thank God. I actually hadn't met him when we did Thank God. I met him when he came to Ghana to shoot the video. But when he even did the verse, I had never seen him before. Yeah, Killer was in America at the time with him, and Killer played the song we're working on, and he heard it. He was like, oh, who's this kid? I like it. So he jumped on the song even before I met him. Yeah.
Great. And then DJ Vision.
Vision DJ.
Came also
Yeah, that's
came
my
in
brother, man. Yeah.
And you have one of your biggest songs, like early songs in your career.
Double Trouble.
How did you? Because that's why I used to love it.
Yeah.
And then you have Sarkodie on it.
Yeah. So
that was your first collabo, right?
Yeah, like my first like
with Sarkodie.
Yeah, like you can.
That
say
is
that.
out. Like
that was
out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Fuse is the biggest one.
At that time, At that time it was.
Yes.
But then when I met Vision, I was on radio promo from a song I put out at that time, and then I went on their show on YFM with Miss Na. So Vision was working on the album. He's like, Charlie, I'm working on the album. I'd love to have you on it. I'm like, yeah, of course, man. He's one of the people I listen to. So I went back to the studio with Kuvi. We were working, and then I kind of like had an idea. So I called him up like, Vision, I said, my idea BNT. Oh, you're ready? Come through. Let's finish it. So he hit me up. He came to the studio. We wrapped it up, and that was it. Honestly, yeah, that was it. He like after we made the song, he was like 2 days later, he hit me up like, I think Sarkodie, be on the song. I'm like, yeah, of course. It's a great song, to have Sarkodie on it will be like a plus as well. So of course, let's do it. So then he hits Sarkodie up, and they agreed to do the song. And then I'm home one day and I get a text from Sark like, yo, I heard the song, I love it. Meet you at the studio today, just like that. So I just go to the studio, he does his verse, and the rest is history. Yeah.
Wow. This is great to hear this. And then recently you were in Dubai with Mr. Easy. What's going on?
No, we're just catching vibes. It was his birthday.
Okay.
Easy's, that's my brother. So just went out there to celebrate him and also make music. We also shot some videos as well. So.
Oh, okay.
It was work.
You have a new song with him.
I mean, me and Easy have been working on stuff for a while now. So. The Oh Yeah remix. You never know. You never know.
No, but you can
I love his music, so yeah. We don't. I was out there having fun. We didn't even talk business or anything. It was at a party, so. But you never know. Yeah.
There are a lot of people complain about this industry, like the artists. We don't promote, especially with the recent issue in Nigeria. Like we don't promote, we don't do this, we don't support each other, we don't, all the negative stuff. Bloggers don't help, journalists don't help, DJs don't play Nigerian music more than Ghanaian music. What have you learned so far, and what do you think should be the way forward?
The way forward always is supporting our own. That's the most important thing. Just be there for each other, like the radio, the TV. If you can do more to support, what's happening here, just do it, bro. It doesn't have to be like mega stars, like the new ones coming up also need to push because there's a lot of talent. If I didn't get that support, I wouldn't be here right now, So just do your best to support what we have in Ghana, and it's ours, We should embrace what is ours.
Do you think we play too much foreign?
I barely listen to radio a lot, so.
You don't?
I barely do. But when I'm on the radio, I do hear Ghanaian music.
But I mean, when you are in town, I know you definitely hear. I mean, it's not like you listen to radio. You pass by, we all don't listen. Yeah. But then we pass by, we know what's going on. I can tell you.
Yeah, but I do hear Ghanaian. I do hear Ghanaian music.
Do you think we play too much? Like we play, maybe you go to clubs and all that. Do you think the DJs and all that, they play too much foreign songs than?
I can't say that, honestly.
Can promise you're trying to dodge.
It's not about dodging, it's about saying.
Are you afraid?
It's about saying what I know. Afraid of what?
Yes, so
I came all the way here.
You're afraid to speak.
No,
always you're trying to dodge. You are like that.
I'm just telling you what I know.
No, I want you to be real.
I'm being real with you. I'm telling you what I know.
You are not real with me.
How would you say?
Because I don't listen to radio. I don't have. We don't have radio in the newsroom.
Like you're saying, the people say, right?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you what I know, so I'm telling you what I say. Simple, bro.
So do you think we are playing too much?
I feel like even if with all the complaining and everything, the way forward is to actually do what we are saying should be done. So if you're saying we should play more Ghanaian music, we should do it. Okay. If people are complaining there's so much Nigerian music or whatever music on radio, I can't say because I barely ever listen to radio. But if that's the case, what we can do is actually play a lot more Ghanaian music. Because probably in different countries, that's what they do. They support their own more than maybe people from other countries, right? So as we're in Ghana, and we have beautiful music coming from Ghana, both the new ones coming up, like Lamem Gang, like there's so much good stuff coming from Ghana. So what we can do to support our music industry is play more Ghanaian music, and that's it.
So there's a group of guys, industry guys, who are pushing for the 80% Ghana music agenda on radios.
Okay.
Like they want 80%, at least 20%, because they claim like the percentage that we give to the foreign content is too much.
Okay.
Do you support that?
Yeah, more Ghanaian music on radio and TV, of course. I'm all for that.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I think you are a bit. Oh yeah, me star.
No, I'm just telling you what I know. Me a cool guy, and I will be something. I said, I'm not gonna say what I don't know, and I just mind my business pretty much.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah.
I hear you're dating.
You hear what?
You're dating.
Who told you that one?
I heard it.
Please,
just like I hear music in the on
you
radio.
say you don't hear music on the radio.
I said I don't listen to radio, but I can tell you what is trending on radio. Meaning,
okay, so who said I'm dating?
At least when I pass by, I hear things in my ears.
No problem. Who am I dating? Tell me who I'm dating.
You say?
Who am I dating? I want to know.
Oh no, I heard. Yeah, I just heard, but I don't have any.
I've never actually said anywhere that I'm dating.
So you are not dating?
dating or I'm not dating.
Are you dating?
No, I don't know if I'm dating or not. Maybe I am.
So I say, are you dating?
Maybe I am. Maybe
can promise? Can you be real? Like I want you to be
bold.
The word real?
If you know me, you
like,
know
are
I'm
you
the
bold?
guy.
Like I want a bold guy to be like, yes, I am dating.
Miss Robia.
Okay,
so I'm bold. Miss
are you dating?
You're trying to like put me in a corner,
and
I'm not making it easy for you. And now you. I'll see real. I'm the realest guy you meet. When it comes to like my personal life and relationship, whatever, I try to keep it like below the radar, honestly, because like right now my life is like for everybody. You know, everything I do is like for the
why you cannot keep any private life.
So the very ones that I can actually keep to myself, I like to keep to myself. At least I should have something, you know.
So you want to keep your relationship to yourself.
That's if I have one.
So
meaning you don't know if I have someone, I don't have some. I might have a girl, you never know. I might not have a girl too.
I think some time ago you said you were virgin until 20 or something.
Yeah, I broke my virginity.
Now you finished.
You are part of the hell. I'm not virgin. Hopefully my mom doesn't hear it. Hey.
So, how was your first experience?
Bro, what kind of awkward question is that?
Oh no, it's not awkward. I mean, if you're real, then it's not awkward.
No, it's quite awkward, man.
It's awkward.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so you have Abena,
yep.
You have CCTV. I think you've done a couple of collabos to this year, right?
Yeah. Bro, I don't even recall, man. This year I've tried to cut like on the collabs. I'm trying to like focus on myself because I'm working on the album. So let's say last year there were a lot of collabos. Like me and Joey B did Sweetie Pie. I did a song with Stoneboy, Hey Sexy. I did Me and Manifest, Menewa. I did B for Bona, My Girl. I did DJ Breezy.
You work cool.
Yeah, I did DJ Breezy, Slow Down. Like I did quite a bunch of tunes. So this year we just kind of dumb it down a bit, but there's still a lot more work coming on. Like I've done a couple collabos as well, which will come out later. And now we've set our sights on like the international stage as well.
Okay,
so,
you work with Stoneboy on his EUM.
Yeah, on the album as well.
It's still playing this year. So you have CCTV, you have that. You've been going around. I've been following you. Can we look forward to King Promise getting the nomination for the Ultimate Award at the next year's VGMA?
I don't get the question.
As in, you getting the Artist of the Year nomination next year?
No, that depends on... Honestly, that's what I always say, right? I always tell people, my main focus and goal has never been to like get awards. It has been to actually satisfy the fans. Because when you go out there, where you did stage, right? Where you perform, where they sing the song word for word. I feel like no award can even ever give you that feeling. It's the most important thing. But when we put music out and you guys, the fans, you think I deserve an award, right? And you vote for me, you nominate me, and I get it. We're happy. If we don't, it doesn't mean the work don't stop. It doesn't mean we break down or anything. That's why after the awards, I know you probably asked me that, but after the awards, CCTV came out, and you know we didn't slow down. Like we keep going, because that's the focus. The music is the most important part. I feel like my work should speak for me more than anything else. Yeah.
So you raised, is it last year or something? You did a concert, a mini concert.
King Promise Live.
Yeah. Yes. this year? What's up?
Yeah, it's coming this year. I'm saying it here first. So
Okay.
Yeah, I can promise live again this year.
Okay.
This year we'll probably do it maybe a little later on. Last year was November. I'm looking at December this year. So
Okay.
yeah.
So
when the time is right and we have the dates and everything, I'll put it out.
So which artist should we expect?
You can expect anything. Last year I didn't put no artist name on the bill.
Yes, and then it was everywhere.
Yeah, everyone came out.
Should we expect you alone? Because now you have more.
I'll probably put names this time, or maybe I won't.
Great.
But you should expect like a great time, like fireworks, because I love being on stage, and especially when it's my concert and I get to like interact with the people.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm so looking forward to it.
Great.
Yeah.
So after Abdan, what next?
What next?
Should we expect another? Huh?
Yeah, a lot more music, a lot more collabs, a lot more videos. The album is also in the works. I'm hoping we can drop it before the year is over. That's the plan. So yeah, just keep looking out for the kid. Plenty they come, keep supporting me because I need it, and it's Ghana to the world.
And before you go,
Yeah.
you know, people talk about your fashion.
Yeah.
Like-
Kambu.
Yeah, Kambu.
Galantino.
What? Guarantee, yes.
Yeah.
Guarantee.
I
Like-
always wear those, you know. It's not like every time I wear them, but when I wear them, the cost is there. Like these ones I'm wearing are like the new Chanels, but they are not as big as, you know, other ones, right?
Yeah.
They're pretty calm.
But how do you feel when people are like, oh, Kim Promise that question should be like?
Yeah, it's calm. I like it. If you don't talk about it, it means you didn't see it. But if you see it and you talk about it, it means maybe you even like himself, you know? Or Tuli Master, they lie. Yeah,
So now is it going to be like, should we see?
I love big sneakers, bro.
Okay.
I love like ugly, or like very ugly.
Ugly sneakers.
Yeah, I love them. I feel like they're wavy. So when the top be nice and they're down for dirty small, for ugly small.
So is it going to be like Kim Promise brand? Like we should see
already
more.
you guys calling my team.
Recently
Cool down,
you
bro.
wore one boots.
Me na me daddy come.
Yeah, daddy come.
It's my shoe.
Okay, so we have a few comments on Facebook.
Yep.
We have one from Charlie Efua Kujo. She says, "Hi, Takrady people, they feel you."
Oh.
And then, hey, okay, so Ajifu Gabriel says, "Man, you do all. I love you." We have Hila Richie Trinity says, "I want to meet you." You know the girls. They say they want to meet you, so get ready.
Mate.
Okay, so we have one guy from Nigeria, Donska Pascal, says, "Please, Kim Promise, we Nigerians love your songs, but please try to promote your songs in Nigeria." Do you agree?
I mean, if you're trying to cut across into a different market, you definitely have to do marketing and promotion out there. So yeah, why not? Of course.
Great. Queen Ajua on Instagram says, "We are waiting for you in Columbus, Ohio. But please don't come and wear oversized shoes." That's interesting. Kim Promise says he loves it. So what's the big deal?
But don't worry, that's not the only thing I wear. So.
Incredible Speedy from IG says, "How did you feel when you didn't get the best discovery?" I think you commented on that.
Yeah.
Or you have any comments?
Yeah, I already said it, you know.
Yeah.
The main focus has always been the music.
Yeah. Any message to fans? What should they expect from you?
Minda mofia machine, you imagine if Kaji Nyankwe obey anyway on it was Charlie. Yeah, support him because I need it. And there's a lot more music coming out. Album not bad. Until we are watch it out. Don't stop supporting the kid. And it's Ghana to the world, Charlie. I love you guys so much. King Promise.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, bless.
CCTV, baby, and anyone so. Even if I walk through the valley of death, I know the fear. Every day be your guide. Yeah, when you're media, on chonko na ondo. On enemy CCTV, baby, and anyone so. Even if I walk through the valley of death, I know the fear. Every day be your guide. Nyame ba ko pe ne bo me ho ban ti mu a mo bo me ho po na mo fa me ho tan
Budidi Masana mo wome second, Momano, Thomas Musa make the botan, Wadome, between me, baby crana me fear, Charlie, the Serrano Pamishi media, senior, a baby crab, Buminitia, Bunyame, once we one Kamayashi Semuchia, woman is Sami, Mitwana Mano Muchame Tofen. One would to me when you tell my comment. When they come for one